on trades, and I hope everybody is doing well. I'm back with yet another trade recap on the GBPUSD. What I was looking for today on the Monday 28th of April, I think this is one of the last days of the April, the first month of the Q2 of 2025. So let's dive into the price action of today. It was buy GBPUSD market buy model in the AM session. So starting from the high time frames, you can see that price has been consistently bullish, and I was expecting that we were heading towards these yearly highs, 2024 high as well as 2022, even though on the euro we have already taken out both of them, but as we did not have any higher time frame change in state of delivery, I was still expecting bullish momentum. So when we dropped down to the low time frames, specifically on the 1 hour time frame, we can see that on the open of the week, price dropped down, and when it dropped down, price failed to swing below the Friday's low right here, and we started making higher highs and lower highs towards the upside, and eventually we swept the Friday's highs right here. So we did it in London, but I was not ready to take any longs or shorts because I did not simply have any confirmations. I just drew the fibs from the low of the London to the high, so and drew the fib levels for the overall price action right here, as you can see, from the previous week's high towards its low, and I said okay, so right now we have swept the Friday's highs. We were running above it, but I did not want to short instantly because we opened high without any bottom wick on the daily candle of GU. So I dropped low to the low time frames to see what was happening. When the London opened, I was paying attention very closely to this BC right here, which was formed in London at 5 a.m. top, because it was, I think it was the only CB which displaced through the Asian highs right here, which you can see. It was the only 5-minute BC which displaced through the previous day's high, and also subsequently Asian highs right here. So I was expecting the price to form the low there to continue if it wanted it to continue, of course. I was trying to play continuation momentum because there was logical prices to target. You can see that price -2 deviation was in close proximity to 2024 high, and also the early weeks, I think you can see the Thursday's high right here was in proximity. That buy side could be targeted. Also, if we look a little bit on the low time frame, high time frame a little bit, you can see that if you go to the 1 hour, this high which I annotated was the high of the CB which displaced the first CB, which 1 hour CB which displaced from the high of the week. So that was a very important high to monitor, which was in close proximity of the deviation. So on the 1 minute time frame, my confirmations for the entry was, let me scroll quickly so we can go through it all at once. So my confirmations for the entry to long instead of shorting, forcing reversals, was that. So if we come back to the 5-minute time frame, you can see that there was some kind of divergence on these lows. If you look at the 715 low, had already swept some sell side liquidity over there. Also, it had swept the 5 a.m. candle. So as this divergence was valid inside of a point of interest, I was expecting bullish momentum to continue. So that is why I entered inside of this macro 9-10 macro before, just before, as 9 a.m. was forming a low right here. As you can see, 9 a.m. opened bullish, and obviously when most of the time our candle forms opens without forming a wick, when this wick is formed, it instantly makes an impulse move to the opposite direction. So it is essentially a 1 hour candle power of 3. So I think you used to ictconcepts like power of 3 or AMD, accumulation, manipulation, distribution. You can see my stop was a little on the low, which retested the previous day's high as well as Asian highs right there. So I targeted only 1 to 2 RR, which were in proximity of this -1 deviation, to avoid emotional trading or doing silly mistakes like I'm used to make. So I think that's it for now. As usual, it's a demo trade, so it's a pro farm demo trade. You can see the history is here, right here. So this is how it got. So I think that's it for now, and I look forward to speaking to you again. If you have not yet subscribed, please do it. It's on Ivan Trades 4, and for free updates, because this trade was shared already on my Telegram channel. Advance, and also the weekly recap, everything is here in advance. You can see that it was shared before my entry, risk management, as well as the I think that's it. So thank you for sticking to the end. This channel is Ivan Trades channel, so I think that's it for now. See you in the next one.